to the channel, y'all. Hopefully we are live, right? It says that we are active. Welcome. Check it out. We got some cool stuff to address. First and foremost, still rocking the jam, folks. Got a little bit of real berry jam. We got it in a pint. Yeah, it's 8 ounce times 2. Same labels, but we have the Rockin' Row Berry Jam, which is Roselle, mulberries, sugar, and water. 9 ounce or 8 ounce for $9, or 15 for the full pint. Or if you want the old school, we do have the Rockin' Roselle with just the Roselle and sugar, no mulberries on that, with the old school logo, right? Also have some moringa seeds. Yay! Dwarf moringas, 25 count or 60, right? 10 or 5, folks. We got a few things over here, and we can deliver those. All right, not deliver, sorry. And ship those if you would like. Welcome, y'all. Just showing you guys that we got some things still growing over here. Hang on, I'm getting tagged up. Got some herbs in. I know they're still in the box over here, but got some mints, some dill, some fennel, baldo or toilet paper plant, spearmint, mojito, cilantro. Little of this, little of that. It's a beautiful day out here in 9B. Got some very few cloud cover, but gorgeous day to be outside. Hopefully you guys can hear me. We got some mulberries already popping over here. Thai dwarfs. Off of some cuttings, we have chili chilies, which are sweet. These are no heat right there, y'all. Do have some rosemaries. We have 2 different kinds. Excuse me here. We have the regular one, you know it, the OG, or this more crawling type. Yep, frustrated. So only 2 left of these. $5, y'all. Come on and grab them. I'm telling you, great deal. Do have lemongrass over here as well. 2 different sizes on that, 5 and 7. Always the longevity spinach, Okinawa spinach. We have some Surinames floating around. Got lavender. This cardinal basil starting to go into flower, and if you haven't had the cardinal basil, I highly recommend tasting it. It is like a nice anise. What's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in. So smaller lemongrass over here, $5. Chocolate mint, peppermint, whatever that is, some sort of calicacia. Anti lilies tossed in there. We got a few things. Box of Okinawas over here. Hang on here, I'm trying to keep it nice and straight so we don't get cut off. But hang on here. We got a few things still, and grabbing some more out back and doing some up potting and having fun over here, folks. We stay busy chasing the dog around. You know how life is. But we got mangoes, we got some avocados. I've been harvesting some stuff and cleaning up since that little mini freeze and came in. But I got to come and harvest some more of these sweet ahis. I got another few pounds that should be kicking off here very shortly. Still got a few of these Barbados cherries. We'll do $20 on them, y'all. What? I know. 20 Some of them have a little bit of crispy leaves. It's fine. They'll bounce back. Don't you cry for me, Argentina. Just a couple of little leaves. Just sold one just now. Once you taste the fruit, you'll realize that it's worth growing. All right, $20 on those. We got some figs over here. Hang on, I'm getting all tangled up. See, some of them are still green on the underside, so not quite ready yet. But no heat on these, folks, whatsoever. Aguacates, we got them in 7 gallons and in 3 gallons. What are we down to is the 2 worts and the Florida Hass in 3 gallons. Then I think this one's the Choquette. Yeah, Lula. 7 gallons, these are 80. This weekend, this next weekend for Black Friday, come on by, 75 bucks for y'all. What? You're wheeling and dealing on the week? Yeah. We'll drop 5 for y'all. We have one Brogdon in a 7 gallon. And the 7 gallons honestly are looking better than the 3s, but you do you, folks. This Longin needs to be rehomed. I don't know why she's still here. She is a beaut, Clark. She is beautiful. But you guys don't see what I see, but I'll hang on to her. Trust me. She may even find a home right here. Sometimes once you hang on, once you take good care of them and you baby them for a little bit, it's tough to let them go. You're like, you know what? Because people see they see these little dried leaves here and they're like, yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't look the same. But dude, the rest of it, anyways, I know I could go on and on. You Loquats Christmas, Oliver, for you Loquat fans. Yep, soursop got a little toasty up here. And these actually slept in the greenhouse. 35 bucks, we'll drop 5 on you. Come on by. This one's still beautiful. And the leaves can still be utilized, so. These Thai dwarfs could take a little bit of shade. That would help out the leaves. Wouldn't be as yellow. In the sun, they're super yellow, but they're still dropping berries on you. Sweet little fruits are on the way, folks. Hang in there. And I had no clue about the leaves, the ability to utilize those, but that's even a bonus. But these little fruits are easily done. They're child's play. I know. Anyone can grow them, and you should be growing them. And if you're not, shame on you. 2026, this is the year. Look, we even have a dollar section for you guys. $1, Bob. Come on. For everybody. Everybody can get in where they fit in. Let me not block that up. All right. These are $5 pineapples. All right. We have some smaller pineapples there, $5. Why are they $5? Because they got thorns in them, though. These will cut you a little bit. $5 if you like that type of stuff. And these are Florida specials, but they have a little bit of ridges on there. I have 2 of those left. Grab them for $6. You're that type, come on through. So mulberries, this one's got a few on there. Look at that. That one's got a few. These will turn nice and purple once they're ready. Don't let the old foliage fool you. You'll come over and go, oh man, it looks kind of crispy. Oh, they can't be healthy. That's just old foliage. They go through it. Don't worry. Before you know it, they are going nuts, folks. Anybody can grow these. And most people love these. If you ate these, you'd be like, wow, I'm going to ditch all the other berries for this. And if you trim somewhat aggressively, you can get about 2 to 3 crops a year. But 15 for 1, 2 for 25. And then if you just want the old, well, I know. These are the everbearings. Womp, womp, womp. Some people like them. Listen, you give these a couple of years in the ground, they will make you like them a little bit better. But I know. We got some small specimens over there. $5. $5. What else we got? I saw Kiwi over here in the distance. She was able to get one of the squirrels for us yesterday. Very cool. I know some of y'all were probably not fans, but listen, man, she is a squirrel dog. She is a hound. She's out here working for us. I see all these persimmon leaves. What's up? These I don't stress. They're about to drop all of these leaves, so hopefully you guys can hear me. Things are still looking great over here for the moment. You got to enjoy these days because you don't know what's next. Shrieking Bangin is still hanging in there with a few fruits. Nice and green. The trees look good. I've been giving them some of that compost tea. So what I'm noticing is the starfruit leaves are getting a little bit plumper. They're getting really wide on them, which is cool because not only do I spray them with the sea kelp, but also I'm noticing now with that compost that they're just soaking it up. Beautiful stuff. It was already like that. No, man, I'm telling you, you can tell when you sit here and you look at them all day, right? Is that what you do? No, no, no. I'm just saying. Let's see this one, Dwarf Hawaiian. It's a great little tree. It's a squatty tree. It's not going to give you a ton right away. Don't buy this one thinking that you're going to feed the whole family the first couple of years. Nope. No, hang in there. She's going to be great, though. Sweet little fruit. Oop. I'm blocking it. Yep. Can you see it? Yep. Dwarf Hawaiian. I'm grafting that one and making more. I think I have one more right now that I'm hanging on to, but let's see what we got. I do have to come out here and harvest some of these, or whatever's left of these roselles. It is that time. Start yanking out the plants, harvesting whatever seeds I can for next year. See, like that one's of size there. Good size on that one. And they'll still get a little bit more, I guess, plumper or thicker. You know, that's pretty small there, but they'll get larger than that. Some variegated rubber tree there. Planted it in the shade, and she's like, give me some sun. She's stretching out because this Mexican sunflower is taking, there she is, taking over. By design, folks. Now, carry star fruit in the sun. What can we say? Now, they say that star fruits don't produce that great in the sun. Don't tell her that, because she doesn't know that. Look, there's one there, 2, 3. Let me show you the other side here. Looks great in the sun. The leaves look nice and thick in here, pretty vibrant. And then this side where the sun hits her, she doesn't have any cover. This Mexican sunflower is still pretty small, and this dwarf everbearing is not giving her much cover. So in full sun, and she's holding some fruit. So she's doing okay. There's 2 more down there. Another one here. And I'm not pumping her full of roids. I'm not giving her nothing crazy. I'm just letting her, I'm giving her some water and a little compost tea. Yeah, but she's holding fruit in the sun. That's why I didn't know. I know a lot of people say that star fruits do much better in the like a semi-shaded environment. But I figured I'll test them both out. She's such a good variety that I prefer to have 2 and test them out, right? I can always build some shade over her if necessary. But anyways, I keep one out in there in the sun and we'll tune in. But here's the everbearing. And yeah, you have to like really zoom in on these tiny berries right now. Oh, can we? Hello. Oh. Anyways, am I zoomed in? There's one that's like ripe, but these are very small, folks. Right now, I mean, fun to grow, and whenever they really go off in the springtime, you can get like handfuls of them, and it's somewhat legit. But right now, yeah, tiny, but still, give this a couple of years, and this thing will go nuts. Does it give you a lot more than the rest? I guess by the numbers, but they're way smaller. So I wouldn't put this anywhere near asphalt or concrete or any of that stuff, because these little things, yes, will stain. There's a better one. I know, it doesn't seem like much, but when you're out here, it gives you something to eat, some sort of natural, excuse me, some natural sugars. And if you have them with a little bit of that red hue to them, more of an acidic side to it, more like a sour, but not bad. Small little berries, I know. You know, sit here and watch you munch on little berries. I know. There's better things out here. We got Bryce's though, not to be outdone. This is another mulberry here that'll get going. Bryce's World's Best is, in my opinion, sweeter. sweeter than that one. Uh-oh, we lost everybody. They were on, and now they're gone. I know. Get them for a little bit, but listen, folks. It is Saturday. We're going to do a quick walkthrough, and then I'll be back to grab some of these calyxes because still got to make some more jam, folks. I got one more batch that we should be doing here shortly, and we'll be rocking and rolling. And that'll be it for the year. It's a small batch. We don't do a ton, right? So what we have is that. We are taking them to the markets as well. So usually we'll have a little tasting station or whatnot, but let me know if this thing cuts out on us. This little papaya that's guarding this wax shambu took a little bit of a hit, as you know, I would imagine, but nothing really. And if anything, it's protecting wax shambu down below. So growing together at its finest right there. Can't go wrong with that. Everything else down the middle is looking good. I've been giving it a little bit of H2O on the daily because we've been dry up here, folks. Very, very dry. Yes, they're saying that we're going to get some rain here and for Thanksgiving, but Towering Thai Roselle so far is a success. I do like it. Easier to peel, more meat on the bone, if you will. And the plant's pretty gorgeous. Now, I like to eat the leaves from the normal one better, in my honest opinion. I don't know. These leaves, they don't feel so, well, let's try them again. I like to eat them for sure, y'all. Nice little acidic. Let me get out of the sun, but not bad. I don't eat the larger ones. Wow, pretty sour, y'all. But very nice. So yeah, I got to come back and harvest these. Versus these smaller ones right here. Way smaller of a plant. Then again, that's the same species as that one over there, and it's much bigger. But Towering Thai, she's a beaut. I'm going to save some seeds and grow it out again. I think I have a few available still. So if you're not growing it, you should. Now I just have to remove that as well, just because of the powdery mildew on the mangoes. One pacha right here. The last one just dropped. We should have a few more that's cooking on this vine. Everything's looking good over here, folks. Staying up on the watering. Now, this miracle fruit, folks, here's one that has to stay in a container for life. Up here, I don't see myself planting one of these. And I know if you put this in a nice warm spot, it is probably possible. But make sure you keep her away from, rough drafts, because this thing, she'll shed herself. She'll let you know how happy she is right away. This thing got a little toasty. She was in the greenhouse, y'all. They are pretty sensitive. So excellent fruit. Highly recommended. Just keep it in the pot. Move it around. You keep it alive, she will thrive, right? Nice little breeze in the air. This whole bed, we've been turning it into a little radish box, putting in different radishes in there. Doesn't seem like much, but give us a few weeks. Rolenias are going through it. They're shedding off all their old foliage. Still hanging in there, though. She is staying hanging in there. Look at that. That is one of my favorite trees, y'all. The root ball like that. Come on now. She's telling me something. There's a story behind her. She is a keeper, folks. Can't let that one go. I'm trying to, as I'm moving pots and moving trees around, I'm like, all right, what needs to go in the ground this following year? But, what can be moved? If it's not happy, how can we keep her happy, right? This one over here, she's got to get her life together. If not, up she goes. If you're not happy where you're at, we got to make it possible. We'll move you, put in the paperwork, see what we got to do. This one dropped a few, this ever-bearing type dropped a few fruit, but I guess they're already gone. That was very fast. Short-lived. Now, here's something that I don't know. Maybe it helps. Maybe it doesn't. Started doing some chop and drop with neem leaves down inside the pots. Now, you know, neem oil is made from neem. Yep. And I had a branch that I chopped, and I figured this orange sherbet, because it does have the powdery mildew. Now, oops, sorry, not powdery mildew, black sooty mold. Correction, black sooty mold, right? Which is brought on by ants, right? So neem hopefully will kind of, I'm not going to say that it's going to kill the ants, but maybe it will keep some of the ants away from the actual soil. I also have this whole bait trap over here that has ants in there with some borax and sugar water, and they're in there swimming. All that in there is ants, y'all. I know you probably can't see it, but it is good stuff. And they'll start pouring out here. Nope, nothing moving in there. But anyways, that's the bait trap for the ants down there, and it does work. Let me see if I can show you one in action. Let's see. If not, we're making all of this up and it doesn't work. Watch this one here. This one is very active. You can see them already moving. They know that I'm on to them. Watch this. Before I do anything. See all of them in there? That whole mound. Yeah, it does work. Now, what are they doing? Look at this. Hang on. Can I get you? Hopefully that pulls through and you can actually see just them pouring out of there. Sugar water and borax. I know it's not attractive. I know it's plastics. It's running down. I know. But listen, you got to get to the ants. Okay. Can put it down over here. The best way is to put them in some metal bags. I just got to come back and put one in there. I know. Doesn't look great, but it works, folks. It works. And it's cheap, right? And this one won't get into it. That's the best part. Lizards, moles. What do you got, man? I'll rent her out. She'll come over and grab them for you. No, I'm kidding. We need her here. There's a ton of squirrels back here that are running amok, folks. These squirrels are jumping around. Look at that beautiful fruit. Wow, delicious. Now that one's better. I pulled off another one that was a decent size as well this morning. She's still coming back with more. Miss Carrie, she don't know when to quit. I'm telling you. Still gave us a nice crop already. And she's like, that's not enough. We're going to give you way more. I'm telling you. You want to bless yourself? You want to bless a neighbor, a family member this year? Get them a star fruit tree if they like fresh fruit. If they don't like fresh fruit, they're not going to want star fruit because this thing's going to dump more fruit than what you know what to do with. So, but if you like fresh fruit, star fruit is your girl. And Carrie, that's the one for our area. My honest opinion. I know you say it all the time. We got new people, folks. There's new people. I way my hand. Look at this one. Surprised that she's chilling out. But even on the end over here, we still got a few. Very, very good fruit. And I still forget that we have one holding right over here. Yeah, one pineapple just giving me the lean over here. We're almost ready. It's not turning yet. Tamarind, sweet tamarind. Another container baby. Another one that I cannot put in the ground over here just yet. Even that little bit of a dropped her. So, yeah, not dead. She's not dead. Don't talk to her like that. Earmuffs, baby girl. Listen, I'm just saying she's not dead like that, but she took a little bit of a hit. Got some browning. She's going to be all right. Don't worry. She's in good hands. All right. She's in good hands, folks. Harvest Moon doesn't care about the cold. I don't know. She looks different. Maybe it's her haircut. Maybe she's just tougher. I don't know what to tell you. She looks fantastic, folks. Get you one. If you want big bowling ball size mangoes and you like Indian flavored mangoes, then Harvest Moon is your girl. Big mangoes though, not them small ones. No, no, no. You need two hands, folks. Look at this one. Oh, beautiful. Till you see the back side, right? Front side, money side. You go, wow. I mean, you can't make that up. You go, how much, man? What is this thing? The Hishtinga Jaboricaba, right? I think it's some sort of a mix. And then you see the backside. So what had happened is, oh, man, I know. What had happened was this side got exposed to the cold. See that? A little bit of browning on there. Beautiful. This is one of my favorite trees, y'all. And I came over here in the exposed side. Well, that's going to get some damage. That's all right. I'm not crying. I'm not crying. Not yet. Not yet. We're still good. So all we do is we just show the good side. Yay! No problem, right? She's alive. Yay! No, it's just the leaves. It's okay. Just a bad haircut, right? We've all had them. This is more organic sweet ahies. Less of that ooh-wee on there. See how small that is? There's a difference, folks. I'm going to tuck underneath here and see how many the tooks are coming along. Let's see. Can we get a few? Will this work? Got a few up in here. If you haven't eaten them, you should. Oh, raw little peanuts. Guess you got to use some eyewear because it drops these little flowers above you. I'm like tucked underneath there. Ouch. I'm getting too old for this. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm a young man. And this little baby plant over here on the side, this one's got some as well. Telling you. That one's a little bit older of a pod, so, but the leaves are sweet. You're always watching, y'all. It's Venus. Got some radish seeds down below. Mixed in with some Florida Bethany. Ooh, wow. Very rare. So we got radish, Suriname spinach, little Bethany action. And initially, I wanted to go ahead and give her a bunch of these tropical spinaches. That way she would insulate the roots. But then I was like, well, I got a packet of radishes, so threw those in here as well. But I don't know. Kind of grow as we go here, folks. Some are good ideas and some are bad. And then we tell you about it. And over here, making more room, more pallets for these little babies. Little rootstocks. Future mangoes of tomorrow. You know how it works. Beautiful, beautiful sugar apple over here. Amazing. Nothing wrong with that. $1 billion. Yeah, this is from the cold up here. But as expected, it was some of it with some young growth. It is what it is. Most of them, you know, didn't take much damage though. Could have been way worse, folks. This is old stuff. You just cut it back. Something like this. And off you go. Cut out the bad in your life. Just like that. Boom. Or you leave it, and that's insulation. Right? Winter insulation. Many different ways to look at it. Another one that will stay in a pot up here forever. Forever? Forever. I know. Canepa. This one is in a pot. It's in a 7 right now, but yeah, she's not going to be isn't going into the ground anytime soon. Just because of the cold, folks. Not a fan. Not a fan. But we got this and that, folks. We're still watering on the daily, keeping things growing on. As some would say, the ice creams are super dwarfy over here. Very slow growing now. 2 of those. I am open until 5 today. Oh, that's right. Thought somebody was here. I am open till 5, and tomorrow, dude, it's Thanksgiving this next week. I got a project that just came up, so tomorrow I will be closed. I know. If you need something, hit me up. We can work something out, but I am going to be closed. We got stuff to do. Doing some cool stuff, but we'll let you know about that down the road here. But yes, tomorrow I will be quickly closed. We got big plans for you next year. Oh yeah, you know. But yes, folks, we got stuff. It's time to up pot, keep watering, keep feeding, keep growing all of these awesome tropicals that you should not be fitting into your small yard, but you are cramming it in there this next year. Every square inch, yes, we're gonna do it. I know, I have a long way. I do. I still have to cover all of that stuff. Baby steps, folks, baby steps. But we got Mexican sunflower cuttings if you want them. We got herbs and this and that. You know, we're at 215 North Sparkman. Thank you so much for tuning in. Woo! Wonder if I forgot anything. There's always more, folks. There's always more. Hang on here. Let me get you in the shade here. You are still here. Gracias, right? We do appreciate it. Time is very valuable. Hopefully this weather will entice you to get outside. Put some seeds in the soil. I don't know, help a friend out that needs some help. Friend out that needs some help in the garden. Whatever it is, a good time for it. Seeds are popping up. Sorry, folks, had to grab some quick H2O. Seeds are popping up in these greenhouses, and we're getting baby little plants coming that will be ready in the years to come. Little sugar apples, like shaking off the seed. It's like, it's that time. It's that time. Shake off the husk. You can do it. We got some things coming in the works. Stay tuned. Little cuttings of this and that. I'm not going to show you all of my secrets. That's the paid subscriptions, folks. Look at that. They're starting to come out. This one's like, it's coming out. Oh, pretty soon, folks. This is exciting. You can sit here and watch this all day long. Kidding, folks, but we got stuff to do. Oh, am I zoomed out all the way? Yeah, we're going to work that out. And bud grafting. Stay tuned. I think I fixed my issues. Do I have an example? Not yet, but I know what happened. This thing did not like the cold. This thing got zapped back, and trying to keep her here in the nice little greenhouse, but she's getting nice and crispy. Don't know if she's gonna hang in there with us. She may be a goner, or just took some shock and needs a little bit of time to think about what she did wrong. This one needs to be up potted, but look at that stalk, folks. Who's doing that? My gosh. I'm kidding. This is just fun, folks. Just having fun. If it works, cool. If it doesn't, and so be it. You got that one and this one there as well. That one's a tighter spin, but still cool. Grafts are very slow right now, unless you are black sapote. Black sapote is putting on a little show of growth for most of these scions. But if you're a mango, kind of slow. And if you're a bud craft, you're even slower. I don't know what's happening, but they know the temperature is changing, but these black sapotes are like, watch me. So Matt Snow, shout out to you. You got a great little black support there. It grafts well. So far, grows well. It's been fun. Most of these have been successful, so. And that's my first time growing them. It's not that, or grafting them. I'm not saying I'm a pro. No, 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 no. More on the way. We always got something else coming. Hang tight, folks. But until then, thanks a lot. I got to go. We always got work to do. Come on by this next week. We will have, whoa, can we hold? Sorry, trying to get this to hold. We will have some jam available here at this market coming up. We'll be over at the Volusia County Fairgrounds Wednesday. It is the market's from like 7 to noon. All right, get there early. It's going to be a lot of people. Grab some jam, folks. You need some of this in your life. Put this on everything. Ice creams, lemonades. Stop by and try some. Trust me, you're going to love it. Small batch, made right here with love. You know where to find it. Anyways, got to go. Thanks a lot for your time. Keep growing, and if I don't see you, happy Thanksgiving. Love it.